Hi, and welcome to another episode of Revv, Singapore's ultimate motoring channel. My name is Renee, your host in this series for all things motoring. Today we're going to review a vehicle brand which has a really rich history in Singapore. We're talking about Mazda, that's right. In fact, back when I was a little boy, my dad used to drive a Mazda as well, and it was a very reliable car, which brought basically the whole family, all five of us, comfortably and safely. We have the Mazda 3 1.5 today, which replaces the very popular Mazda 323, which was introduced back in 2004. In 2012, there was a facelifted Mazda 3 with some really minor changes and the new SkyActiv technology, which was used for the 2-liter model. This being the third generation Mazda 3, which was introduced last year.
The front fascia of the Mazda 3 has completely changed since the last model, incorporating the new KODO design, with a bold 5-point grille leading into thin, sleek swept-back headlights. A swept-back shoulder line flows along the sides and ends at the rear. The overall look of the car, with an all-new grille and a whole lot of curves and nice swooping windows, gives the car an attractive and sporty feel to it. The all-new Mazda 3 has a 1,496cc 4-cylinder inline 16-valve DOHC SkyActiv G engine, which pumps out 118 horses with 150 Newton-meters of torque. Transmission is a 6-speed automatic gearbox. It has a top speed of 185 kilometers per hour and will do the century sprint in 11.7 seconds. Fuel consumption, as stated by Mazda, it's 17.5 kilometers per liter. Fuel capacity is 51 liters. CO2 emissions are 135 grams per kilometer. As you look around in the cabin, your first thoughts would probably be you are not impressed. But with a closer look, you'll be rather surprised at the quality and build of the interior. Soft touch materials are used, and it has a well-built dash, giving the 3 a touch of style as well. And a 7-inch TFT LCD multimedia system for your tunes, which is pumped out to a 6-speaker system. Also a navigation system with a reverse camera to boot. The steering has the usual audio and Bluetooth connectivity options. You can also control your multimedia via a control knob. We do have also a dual zone AC system, which comes in these nice chrome control knobs. Also, we have a new feature which you usually see in an upmarket car, an active driving display, or HUD. We have a nice addition of a sunroof which comes as standard across the range. It has a nice roomy interior with a welcome space for your passengers who usually get crammed at the back. Seats 3 adults comfortably. At the rear, we continue to see the design flow with a nicely designed rear tail lights. It has a decent boot space as well, giving you 414 liters of good cargo space.
Okay, so once again, this is the model that takes over the 323, the new Mazda 3. With the KODO design, it really totally changes the look of the Mazda 3 completely. So the Mazda 3 with the 1.5 liter engine, quite torquey, but the thing is, one thing which I noticed is with acceleration you get a bit of road noise coming from the engine. So other than that, engine's pretty smooth. In terms of power, that's lots of it in the low and mid ranges, and if you put it into manual mode, it gives you more option to actually shift through the gears for more power as and when you need it. If you're looking for a car that has lots of features, things that you might or might not need, well, the Mazda 3 has really kept all those to a minimum, meaning things like shifters, extra controls you don't really need. Well, it pays whatever you're paying for, boils down to the price tag. And when you stop, the car, it basically has the thing called the I-stop, which kills off the engine until you lift your foot off the brake, and then the car comes back to life. Another feature which Mazda has added into the car, which has recently been introduced, so you're getting pretty decent technology in the Mazda 3, is the IE loop, which basically regenerates all that braking power into extra wattage for your car. So you know, the more specific, give you an example, when you take corners, you apply your brakes, what happens is that engine power gets regenerated, helping you save fuel, you know, fuel economy for you as well. It has a really nifty suspension. You know, I've driven over a couple of humps just to get the test, and yeah, you know, it really absorbs the bumps really well. Having a quick look all through the car, you know, in terms of you know, what's available. Well, basically, once again, it's that really nifty big 7-inch screen which gives you access to your navigation, you know, the other features of the car's setup, also your audio entertainment center. So it's got a really big screen, touch screen rather, which allows you to actually manipulate all those functions at ease. And over at the steering wheel, usual controls once again. You have your audio controls on your left and cruise control on your right. And for your passengers as well in the rear, we had a couple of people kind of sit in the back and kind of join us for the ride earlier on. And they're pretty happy with the space that's available, lots of leg room and also headroom. So nicely fits 5 people easily. And Mazda has also added in the sunroof, which once again comes standard in all, most of their range anyway. So, you know, able to bring in some sunshine into the lives of your passengers and yourself as well. So bottom line is, if you're looking for a car giving you comfort, giving you safety of course, and most importantly, the number one thing on everybody's mind in Singapore as well, price tag, it's really affordably priced. So in my books, it's always a good deal. For those of you who want something different in a saloon car, the Mazda 3 can really do no wrong. Great looks, good handling, good comfort, lots of innovation, and a really attractive price. The Mazda 3 is priced at $110,988 inclusive of COE, and the road tax is $682 per year. We would like to say thanks to Trans Eurocars Private Limited for giving us the opportunity to review the Mazda 3 sedan. You can arrange for a test drive at their showroom or any other showrooms, so give them a call right now. Well folks, that ends another episode of Revv. For more information on all the cars that we have reviewed, do visit our website at the address below. Till our next episode, remember, if you drink, don't drive. And always give way to cyclists.